Intentional Creators. It's 20 minutes to 12. Still get a little morning left. I woke up. I was successful. I had a mess to clean up when I got up because for whatever reason, Sassy drank a lot of water yesterday. And even though I let her out before bedtime, there was a mess. So I had to deal with that before I even had my coffee. But I was successful because I woke up. So, working on the rest of the day to be successful. Right now, right here in this moment. And but I wanted to talk to y'all about something. And we hear a lot nowadays about the American dream, that nobody can achieve the American dream. And well, I never knew anything about the American dream. All I knew was that we were alive, we had to eat, we had to sleep, and bottom line, there was nothing else other than just surviving. So as I've grown older and been out in the world a little bit, and I suppose, and off and on through the years, I would hear bits and pieces about the American dream, the white picket fence, and all that kind of good stuff. But I've recently been hearing a lot about it because they're talking about the younger people not being able to achieve the American dream. Well, what does that mean? What does the American dream mean? Society set that in place. It certainly wasn't any of us. We live in America. We gotta have a roof over our head. We gotta have a job, some sort of income. We gotta eat, we gotta sleep. But we were told different things, that you weren't successful unless you had the American dream. And society said what the American dream was. It was a good, stable job, enough money to take care of your family with, that the woman didn't have to work. Well, that was neither here nor there, because there were plenty of women that had to work. So, but the American dream, society decided what the American dream was. And if I was going to choose an American dream for myself, it would be that I'm using my singing abilities and having great success and singing for the world, singing for people all around it, and making oodles of money, and being known for my singing abilities, making records, and so that didn't happen. So that would have been my American dream. So if I was to say now, at my age, at 82, what would my American dream be? Well, it still would be to be a well-known singer and touring all over the world and meeting other wonderful singers and so forth and so forth. And naturally, a nice house to live in, and a couple horses. I don't need nothing fancy. I mean, I want a nice clean home, sure. But that would be my American dream. And I could still achieve that at this age. And so can y'all. You all can achieve the American dream. And you say, but no, we can't. prices is too high, the buying houses are too expensive, and for me to have the American dream that I want, I would have to have this high-paying job. And well, yeah, according to what society said, for what the American dream was. But what if we decided what the American dream was? What if we redefine it? There's 8 billion people on this planet, and each person has different ideas about things. Why do we have to accept what society says the American dream is? Why can't we develop our own American dream? Some people like living in a built-out van, their tiny home right there, and they can travel and go anywhere with their home. They got their pets. That's their home. That has become their American dream. Many people are buying and having built tiny homes. I mean tiny. And they've got everything in it they need. And of course, a lot of people want, of course, they're going into campers too. I'm in a camper. It's not my ideal American dream for me, but it is what it is. I got a roof over my head, and I chose that. And I'm going to redefine my life and redefine what it is that I want in my life. We got the choice to do that. We have free will. So redefine your life. Redefine what your American dream would be. Some people want to live off grid and produce their own electricity with solar, have campfires and collect rainwater, that they don't have to deal with society any more than they have to. That's their American dream, to have the different various animals that they want. So young people, redefine your dream. You don't have to go to college unless you want to be a doctor or something like that. Redefine what your dream would be. Go out and build your own little home. Buy a piece of property. And if you like the city and you like being around people, use your brain and try to figure out what you can do to redefine your idea of what the American dream would be for you. Some people are going into the tiniest apartments in these big cities. They're still paying a fair price for them, but they don't have as much as that they have to take care of. Things like that. Redefine your idea of what the American dream is. As a man thinks in his heart, so goes he. And also what's going to help with all of this is if you have a merry heart. A merry heart will keep you from getting ill and ridden with diseases, and you won't be full of stress and all that kind of stuff. So if you believe you can, or if you believe you can't, you're right. We can do this, folks. We can. We can redefine the idea of what the American dream is. Don't take society's route. Take your own idea of what your American dream would be about. You have a great day.